Are we live? Hold on. Are we live? Just a sec. I'll just check it. Are we live now? Yes, we are live. Okay. Hello everyone and welcome back to the stream. If you are new to my stream, my name is Abhishek Sharma and I'm trying to learn advanced backend and system design, and this is day 16 of that. So if you enjoy the stream, do consider subscribing to this channel and drop a like. So let's get started now. Just a sec. Just a sec, guys. All right. Radbrad, hi. Hello, Radbrad. Welcome to the stream. Arav, good morning. Arav, where I live, it's 10:55 p.m. now. So for me, it's good evening. Okay. So just a sec. First, we also need the cart module. Right. We need the cart also. Okay. Today the goal is to work on the cart module because we created a cart schema as well. So let's work on the cart and cart items. We have to work on that. Okay. Fine. Close this, close this, close this. Okay, close this. Product, order, address and cart. Okay. Fine. Just a sec. Am I audible? Hold on, I'll check. Fine. Just a sec. Yeah, I'm audible. Okay. Fine. So we have to work on the cart module today. Cart module. So in src modules, let's create a new folder as cart. Because in e-commerce application we have a cart module, right, where we can add product in the cart. So we have to work on that. So how will that work? Just a sec. Before we go into that, delete this, delete this, delete this. Here we also need where is it? Yeah, this one. Yeah, here we need this. It will be cart. So in cart, what do we have? We'll have id of type string and id will be pk of type string. Then after that we have user id. Also we have user id of type string, then created updated at. Okay, we have created at string, updated at string. Okay, this here. Okay, we got this. This is the cart module. Then we also have, just a sec, I need to create the relationship. For this one we can go for something like, let's go with this only. So this user id will be to this one. Okay, and then we have the cart items. So hold on, let's keep it here only. Yeah, and let's put this here, cart items, and in cart items we have id pk of type id is primary key of type string. Okay, we have this. Then we have cart id we have cart id of type string, which is a foreign key of type string. Then we have product id, which is a foreign key of type string. Then after product id we have quantity. We have quantity of type int. Okay, we got this. And here let's go with this cart id. This will go here. Then this product id will go to this table. And yeah, this is done. So we have cart and cart items as well. Fine, we have this. Okay, so let's start working on this. So first, in my pg admin, I have the pg admin. Okay, close this, close this, close this. Okay, here we have the cart items. Okay, fine. Inside cart we'll create a cart dot controller dot ts. Then we have cart dot route dot ts. We have cart dot schema dot ts, cart dot service dot ts. Okay, we have this. Just a sec. If I go here, is everything fine? Okay, lots of chat came, but it is not updating here. Okay, just a sec. Okay, the chat was not getting updated. Just a sec. Okay, Tap Fusion 2, कैसे हो? मैं बढ़िया. Tap Fusion, how are you? Satyam Bhosle, hey bro, what's up? Hello Satyam, welcome to the stream. Shravan, go drive. Thanks, Shravan. Bro, why don't you schedule your streams? Because even I don't know when I'll come live, so that's why I don't schedule my streams. Okay, Code Kalam. चल भाई, मैं भी करूँ प्रोजेक्ट बिल्ड तेरे साथ. लेट्स ग्रो टुगेदर. ओके, नाइस. Nice, that's great. Satyam, I literally checked thrice whether you are live or not. Oh, actually today I started my live late. Okay, code column, day 0 of building project. Okay, Radbrad, what was the data modeling done based on your own requirements? Yes. Arav, don't you use Excalibur Premier free version? I use free version. Fakes 34, day 170 of asking Abhishek to schedule his streams before. टैप विजन टू गुड नाइट हो गया यहाँ. ओके, अडोनिस, हे ब्रो, कल मेरा इंजीनियरिंग ग्राफिक्स का प्रैक्टिकल है. विश मी लक, ऑल द बेस्ट. गेमर्स, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम. गेमर्स, ब्रो, यस, क्रिएटेड अपडेटेड एट विल बी टाइम स्टैम्प्स. ओके, निक्थेनिक्स आ गया मैं. ओके, Satyam, bro, why did you keep the IDs as string as the other tables you have used UUIDs? Actually, it is UUID. Okay, it is. Okay, it's a mistake. Actually, it should be UUIDs only. It should be UUIDs. It should be UUID. This should be. Hold on. Yeah. This should be UUID, and here also it should be UUID, and here also it should be UUID, and here also it should be UUID. Fine. Okay, so we have service, then we need category dot. Okay, why not use Superbase instead? Because I want to build my own backend. Anirudh, hi bro. Hello Anirudh, welcome to the stream. Wake Engineer, welcome to the stream, Wake Engineer. How to learn data modeling schema? Any best videos or any resources? Data modeling and schema design. First, you have to be very good in DBMS. So you can watch YouTube videos on DBMS from Gate Smashers YouTube channel. Frakes34, Abhishek, your streams have become a part of my night routine. अब नींद भी नहीं आती बिना देखे, इसलिए schedule कर दिया करो. Okay, Frakes34, I'll start scheduling my streams. The thing is, I don't remember these things, like I have to schedule and all. I just, whenever I feel like coming live, I switch on my laptop and I go live. It's something like that. Code Kalam. Someone told me to encrypt the already encrypted jailbreak token using salt. Yeah, that's a good approach. You can do that. Anirudh, the best videos for CN, OS and DBMS. For DBMS, Gate Smasher is the best YouTube channel. And operating system, for operating system also Gate Smashers. And for computer network, you need to research. Even I don't know. Okay. Then category dot interface dot ts. Then we have actually cart, not category. Category dot repository dot ts. Rename it. Cart. Okay. Close this, close this, close this, close this, close this, close this. Fine. So first, okay. Wiki engineer, hey, please make a great project using Fast API. Okay, I'll make a project using Fast API in future. Okay. Hold on. This is my code. Schema dot prisma dot ts. Schema dot prisma dot ts. Schema dot prisma dot ts. Okay, but before we get into this, let's form the logic. So in cart, what we need, what will be passing in cart items, it will be similar to order items, right? If we go to order part, we have this order schema, right? Here we are passing items. So inside this we can pass object ID and quantity, address ID. Okay, we have to get into this. Fine. This is order. This is order dot container dot ts. Then this is order dot controller dot ts. Order dot interface dot ts. Order dot repository dot ts. Order dot route. Then this is the order dot route dot ts. This is the order dot schema dot ts. This is the order dot service dot ts. Now I want to work on the cart module. Can you guide me and teach me? Okay. Code Kalam. हेलो प्लीज सिंग सॉन्ग ताकि ये हमेशा के लिए जाए. ओके. अर्नव सिंह, हेलो भैया. हेलो अर्नव, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम. ओके. Gamers, you're a goat coder, Abhishek bhai. Thanks a lot, man. Goat kalam. Instead of these, why don't you use IDAI to fix it? Actually, I don't want AI to write the code. I even when I'm using ChatGPT, I want to understand it and then I want to implement it. So that's why it's a learning process that we are going for here. Okay. Thanks, gamers. Thanks a lot, man. Thanks a lot, gamers. G9K. Okay. Understand what your cart must do. A schema already has. Okay, so your job is to create cart logic. Its control state transition cleanly. Okay. A solid cart module should handle add item to cart, update item quantity, remove item, get cart with total, clear cart after order, handle edge cases, stock validation, product inactive, duplicate items, very important. Nice. Okay. Satyam Bhosle, bro, why don't you use the tools for the ERDs? Okay, just a sec. Suresh Kumar. Day by day, increasing more fear about AI. Today, also big news about layoff from Cognizant. Could we expect job at least 10 years for software development? Job will be there. Job will be there. But the thing is, the way of writing code and the way of building a software will change. But job will be there. Satyam Bhosle, bro, why don't you use the tools for ERDs? Basically ERD, I don't get into it deeply. I just create a rough sketch. So for rough sketch, I think this accelerator is fine. Okay, gamer, sorry for spamming by. I just want to appreciate you. Thanks, gamers. Thanks a lot, man. Enough saying. The best part about Abhishek Bhaiya is he don't depend on AI for writing. Yeah, actually, see, even if I don't know something, I use AI to teach myself, and then I understand. If it's a raw stream, so here there is no filter. So like I can never reach a point where I can say that I know everything, right? So even if I don't know something, I use AI to teach myself, and then I learn it, and then I try to implement it. That's how I use AI. And to be honest, I'm not a big fan of AI writing the entire code, like AI coding agents, because those are good for building small projects, but I still doubt it for production grade systems. Okay. Like eraser IO. Okay, I'll check it out. Okay. Critical design rule, most people miss this. Cart is not an order, cart is a draft state. So no price locking, no stock deduction, no final validation. That only happens in a create order. Okay. So your current order logic is correct. Very good. Step by step implementation plan. So we have to create an interface. Fine. Get cart by user ID, create cart, add item, update item quantity, remove item, and clear cart. Okay. We have these things. Gamer, job will be there for only those who either one of is a founder of company or have their own startup, or if someone is employee after BTech, he should be scared of AI according to me. Am I right? No, see, AI is a tool that is here to help you write the code, but your fundamentals still need to be clear, because people still need software developers. I saw a very good example that when ovens came out, oven inside which we bake cake, right? When oven came out, people thought that bakery will shut down, right? Because people can bake cake at their home, but still bakery survived. Why? Because just because people can bake cake at their home, that does not mean that they will not get cake from bakery, right? So it's something like that. Just because AI can write code, not everyone becomes a software developer. You need software developer to build your software. So that's the thing. Aman Kumar, I know moderate amount of backend. Should I watch from day one to follow the series? Bhaiya, yes, you can watch that from day one. Frakes 34. Abhishek, I have learned advanced MERN concepts and TS Next.js. अभी मेरा जेई का पेपर भी नहीं हुआ. हाउ कैन आई टेक बेनिफिट फ्रॉम दिस अर्ली स्टार्ट? लाइक योर जेई एग्जाम इज लेफ्ट, दैट्स वॉट यू आर सेइंग. मेरे जेई का पेपर भी नहीं हुआ. हाउ कैन आई टेक बेनिफिट फ्रॉम अर्ली स्टार्ट? The best, like, can you explain, like, if is your exam pending or you have given your exam, can you explain Fakes 34? So this is my repository interface, get car, okay. Repository, we are going to implement it. Add item, existing item, okay. Implementation, fine, okay. Return prism, okay. We have already any, okay, good design. Service layer, real thinking happens. Add to cart, get cart, don't just, okay. Update cart item, remove from cart, cart expiry, okay. Give me the full code and it should be production grade, okay. Next year है JE. Next year है JE. Okay. Next year है, then I will suggest you focus on JE and keep programming as a hobby. Like, you know, give 1 or 2 hours every single day and बाकी का time prepare for JE. Satyam Bhosle. The funny part is people thinking development is about coding, not about decision. We have to take decisions we have to take as developers, and also the trade-offs we have to, exactly. Satyam gets my point. I am Chinu. Hello Chinu, welcome to the stream. Hey bro, I just heard bad news that literally 10 of my friends working in different IT companies got laid off. I don't understand what's going on and what's gonna happen in future. I'm anxious now. I can understand that, you know, layoffs can be scary, but the thing is, you know, if they have skill, they can get. See, in service-based company, I'll tell you something deep. You know what happens in service-based companies, that when service-based companies have projects, lots of projects, they start hiring, right? In service-based company, what happens that if there's a client approaches a service-based company that, can you make this software for me? Service-based company says, yes, I can make that software for you. So they create an agreement that the project will be for next 1 or 2 years, right? That will be the agreement. So what happens that, so now a service-based company has a project in hand for next 2 years. So initially they will start hiring, they will get people according to their need, software need, and then after 2 years, if they get any more project, then obviously those people will be there. But at some point they reach a point where there is no project, then they will lay off. That's the main thing. You know, no matter what they say, that it is because of AI, it is because of this, it is because of that. But the true thing is, you know, it's all about how much projects a software based company has in hand. If they have a project that's for next 6 years, then they will not fire people for next 6 years. If they don't have projects in hand, I'm talking about service based companies, if they don't have projects in hand, then they will start laying off people. That's how service based company works. Okay, Sagar Singh, check it out, I made this. What did you make? Okay, cart interface, get cart by user id, create cart, user id, okay, get cart with items, add item, create, update item quantity, cart id, product id, quantity, remove item, okay, create cart of this particular user, okay, cart item id, promise clear cart, okay. Satyam Bhosle, bro, don't you think right now you can't clearly think about the use cases of AI because most of them are just around coding and nothing else, only few touches other domains. I agree with you. And you know, even if with AI, most of the applications just a wrapper around a GPT. If you see clearly, very few companies are actually building new models, you know. So yeah, Satyam, like even OpenAI was trying to be a general AI, but now they have shifted their focus to coding. Yeah, because that's one of the actually coding is one of the sweet spot when it comes to AI, because AI can see patterns in code, and it can write code. And if AI, for example, AI gets into like self-driving, we have self-driving cars now, right? Why it is so successful? Because we have data to train, and then we have sufficient hardware that we can combine with it, right? So that's why in these fields AI is evolving a lot. But in future, when there is data, for example, collectible data, for example, we want to create uh, you know AI housemaids, for example, AI robotic housemaids. So to make that kind of thing, we have to get that data, right? So once data, right now data is there, but structured data in those fields are not there. That's why AI is not evolving in those. AI is evolving, there are companies who are trying to do that, but it is taking time. But there are lots of code and all these things out there, so it is well structured so that AI models can be trained very easily. Okay. Okay, then repository, get cart user id, create cart, data user id, cart, get cart with items user id, find anywhere, include items, include product, true, add item, where cart id underscore product id, if existing item, return. Okay, fine. In the cart service, add to cart. Okay, quantity must be written as 0. Get cart by user id. If there's no cart, a cart repo, create cart. Okay, then if there's a const product equals await prisma dot. Okay, if there's no product, okay, is product active, product is not available. Okay, product dot stock is less than quantity. Okay, get cart id. Okay, total price, total items, formatted items equals car map. Mm-hmm. Const item total equals. Satyam Bhosle, uh, do you the interesting, do you the interesting part, Tesla actually use game engines to train their models. Oh, that's nice. Do you know? I did not know this. Satyam Bhosle, they use Unreal Engine. I found one Unreal Engine developer job. I was, why do they need a game dev? Then I dig down and got to know they use game engine to train their cars in a simulated world. Actually, this makes sense. We have this update cart items. Okay, then remove cart item. We can do this. Let's implement it. It's a clean architecture. We can follow this architecture. Fine. Okay. Here. Okay. Fine. So here we also need order. Close this. Dot container dot ts. Okay. So first we'll start with interface, card interface. Export. So export interface I card repository. Okay. Satyam Bhosle, because from the Google Earth like system, they get the 3D scans of the town, USA mainly, can create it in the Unreal Engine as it provides the Photorealistic graphics. Okay, this is, I understand now. You actually did a good research, man. Okay. And then the same approach is used by Ukrainian army to train the models which will be used in the drones against. Okay, nice. Okay, fine. So we have get cart by user ID. Get cart by user ID. We have user ID of type string, and this will get promise of type cart or null. Okay, then we have create cart of this particular user. We have string, and then we'll get promise of type cart. Okay, and then here we have get cart with items, and here we pass user ID of type string, and here we have promise of get cart with items. We get here cart or null. Okay, then get cart with items. We have get cart with items, then we have add item. We have here cart ID of type string. We have product ID of type string, and we have quantity of type number. Okay, and here we have promise of type cart items. Okay, we have cart items, add item. Then here we have update item quantity, and here we have cart item ID of type string, and let's get the quantity of type number, and here we get promise of type cart items. Okay, then we have remove item. We have here remove item. It will be cart item ID of type string, and here we'll get promise of type void, and then we have clear all cart. Here we have cart ID of type string, and here we get promise of type void. Okay, we have this. So after this thing is done, we can create the repository. So here we create export class cart repository, which implements cart repository. Okay, we have this. We don't need the constructor. So first we need get cart by user ID. And we are passing the user ID of type string, and this will be async get cart by user ID, and here we get const cart equals await prisma dot cart dot find unique where user ID, and then after this we have to return the cart. Okay, yeah, that's what we are doing here. Okay, Shadow Game, why async is used? Async is a part of asynchronous programming JavaScript. Basically, when we are trying to, here we are performing a database operation, and database, it is said that database, as you know, I was following this from a Chayargo YouTube channel, and there they told me that database is like in another continent because we don't know where database can reside when we deploy it, right? So it is said that database always consider that database is in another continent and data will take time to come from there. Okay, so for that I'm telling here, unless and until this action has been performed, don't go to the next step. That's what we use async for. We have this async, then we have async create cart, and here we have user id of type string, and here we have const created cart equals await prisma dot cart dot create, and the data here is user id, and after this we are returning the cart id. We are returning the created cart. Okay, Satyam, it's because generally in SWE3 tier 3-tier arc is used mostly, or kinda default nowadays. Yeah, actually 3-tier architecture is mostly used. We have this, and then here we have async get cart with items, and here we have user id of type string, and here we have const cart with items equals await prisma dot cart dot find unique, where we have user id, and this should include items, and in items it should include product, should be true. Okay, we have this, then return cart with items. Okay, we got this, then we need add item to cart. Async add item, we have the cart id of type string, then we have product id of type string, type string, and here we have quantity of type number. Okay, we are doing this. Then what we are first checking if existing id, if there's existing product in the cart. विराज, हाय अभिषेक भाई, आज क्या खाया? आज तो नॉर्मल रोटी सब्जी खाया. Okay, Viraj. Also Abhishek bhai, how to get VS Code theme like yours? You can go to the extension section. Here go to the extension and search here cat puchin. Then you can use this. Okay. We have this, then const existing item equals await prisma dot cart items dot find unique, where cart id underscore product id is cart id comma product id okay cart items. Okay, hold on. Then after this, if there is an existing item, we just need to update the quantity. Return prisma dot cart item, or just a sec, hold on, return Okay, Satyam, bro, have you used the GitHub Dark High Contrast? Not yet. Satyam, by the way, do you think of using Vim or Neo Vim? Actually, not yet because I'm pretty much satisfied with VS Code. Arnav Singh, Bhaiya, advice for first year student. Arnav Singh, Bhaiya, advice for first year student who just going to enter in college after 2 months. Okay, so my advice to a student who is going into college in next 2 months, I will suggest that from beginning try to be very good in fundamentals in mean, for example, if you are going to computer science or you are going into information technology or any tech related engineering field you are going into, I will suggest you get into the fundamentals really quickly. You can pick one programming language. You can go with JavaScript, Python, Java, whatever you're comfortable in, and be very good in it. And from beginning, form a habit of solving DSA questions. Like DSA, I'm not telling you to do for next, like just give 6 to 8 hours every single day. No, I'm not saying that. What I'm trying to say is that build a habit of solving 1 or 2 DSA questions every single day. Why I'm telling you this, that if your goal is to get placements, this habit of solving DSA questions will help you in your third year or fourth year when companies start coming into your college for placements. So if you from first year only, if you develop this habit of solving DSA questions, it will help you a lot to crack interviews. And also from first year, pick one, like start building things. You can start building a software, like pick one tech stack first. Pick one tech stack. Either go with Spring Boot, a Python-based framework like FastAPI or Django, or if you have chosen JavaScript, then go for Nest.js or Express.js. Choose one, whatever you're comfortable in, and be very good. Don't jump from one tech stack to another tech stack. I will suggest you pick one tech stack and be very good in it, and start building projects. If you do this for next 4 years in a BTech, it will, it will actually be very good for you because you will be beating competition, like with a huge gap. You will be beating all the competition. And also, like, have fun with your friends. Have fun. I'm not saying you that don't have fun, but understand the difference between having fun and wasting time. So try to have fun but don't waste time. That's what I'm trying to say. So that's my advice for any student who's getting into college in next 2 months. Okay, here we have return prisma dot cart items dot update. Existing item dot id. We have to work on this. And also data will be quantity increment quantity. We have this, and if there's no existing product, then return prisma dot cart items dot create data. We have card ID, we have product ID, and we have quantity. Okay, but the thing is, here we are getting this issue. I did this in repository. I am getting this error. Let's see what we get. Oh, this is exactly mistake. Okay, wrong query method you used. It should be find unique. Okay, so here it should be find unique actually. Then it will work. Find unique. Okay, fine. Okay, we have find unique here. Just a sec. We have this add item. Then here we have update item quantity. Add item. Here we have async update item quantity. We have cart item of type string. We have quantity number. Satyam Bhosle, bro, suppose you get an opportunity from a YC backend startup like an early stage developer. Would you take it or leave it and continue when you planned and continue what you planned of doing right now? I will take that opportunity because I want to work in a startup, and there I will learn how to like I will inside that startup I'll observe and see how startups are actually working, and also like in my free time I'll do things that I want to do. So yeah, Nikhil Reddy, welcome to the stream. Nikhil Reddy, what's up? Okay, so update item quantity const, just return here prisma dot cart items dot update where id is cart item id, cart item id. Okay, and then data is quantity. We have this, then after this async remove item cart item id of type string, and then here we need remove item. Just await prisma dot cart items dot delete where id is cart item id. Okay, I have this, then async clear cart, and here we have cart id of type string, and here we have await prisma dot cart items dot delete many, and here we have where cart id. So these things are done, this is done. So cart repository, then we have the cart service. Here we go, cart service. So inside cart service I'll create a function export class cart service, and here inside this we'll have a constructor private cart repo, which will be of type I cart repository. Okay, fine. Okay, Satyam, Arnav Singh, personally I made a mistake related to attendance, and just because of that I was a defaulter, or otherwise everything was cool, no drops, nothing. Okay, thanks a lot, man. Welcome, Arnav Singh. Okay, and then here we have cart service, then here we have async add to cart. I'll have user id cart id of type string then we have product id of type string. Actually we don't need this, cart ID, user ID, product ID, and quantity of type number. Okay, we got this. And if quantity is less than equal to 0, if quantity is 0, we'll throw a new error, throw new app error. I will say quantity must be greater than 0, and this will be a bad request. Okay, and after this, let cart equals await this dot cart repo dot get cart by user ID. We'll pass the user ID, and if there is no cart, we'll create a cart. Cart equals await this dot cart repo dot create cart, and here we have the user ID. We created this cart for this user, and const product equals await Prisma. Actually, not this one. Hold on. What we can do is, instead of making it like this, I can use private product repo I product repository, and here I can use await this dot product repo dot find product by ID. Yep, get product by ID, and here I pass the product ID, right? And obviously, if there is no product, product is not there, we'll throw new app error, and I'll say product not found, and this will be a 404 request. Okay, and also, if Nikhil, is there a global exception handling concept in JS similar to throw we have in Spring Boot? Yes, we have this concept. As you can see here, I have created a global error handler first. Inside my utils, we have extended the error class that is default in Node.js. I extended that, and I created these changes, and then we created a middleware called error handler, and here we have created a global error handler method, and then we are using it as a middleware, right? Like we are this app.use, using this we can just like throw error something like this. That's it, and then this global error handler is handling that. Okay, if there is no product, fine, and if product dot is active, if product is not active, throw a new app error, product is not available. Okay, and here we have 400. Okay, now also, if product dot stock is less than quantity, throw new app error, and here we have insufficient stock 400. And after this, after creating this add to cart, we just return this const, just return this dot cart repo dot add item, and we have the cart dot id, and we have the product id, and we have the quantity. Okay, we have this add to cart part is here, I see. Okay, so we have this add to cart part, and hold on. So just a sec. We have this add to cart part. Okay, get cart, add to cart part. Just a sec. First, let's work on this add to cart. Then after this, let's go to cart dot controller, and before this, cart container. So in cart container we have const cart repository. Cart repository equals new cart repository. Then we have const product repository equals new product repository. Then we have const cart service equals new cart service, and we have this, and we'll pass the cart repository and the product repository. Then here we have export cart service. Fine. Then here we have export const add to cart controller async, not this one, catch async. Here we have async request of type request, response of type response. Hold on, request of type request. We have this. Then after this, hold on, I think here we are getting this from user ID request body. Okay, const user ID equals request dot user dot ID. Then const product. Hold on, we can just pass this. Are we creating any schema? Hold on, just a sec. We are passing the data. So in data we are passing the product ID and the, okay, hold on. Saurav Baman JSB. Hello Saurav, welcome to the stream. How can I start my coding journey from zero level? Saurav Baman JSB. How can I start my coding journey from zero level? Okay. So if you want to start your coding journey from zero, like as a complete beginner from scratch, first pick one programming language. It can be, I will suggest you either go with JavaScript or Python. Okay. Or you can go with Java as well. Pick one, but like don't jump from one language to another. First pick one programming language. For example, you chose JavaScript as your programming language, right? Then first I will suggest you go to YouTube, search any good JavaScript playlist, right? I will suggest you can go to YouTube here, and you can search here JavaScript playlist chai or code. You can go here and you can follow this playlist, this chai or code JavaScript playlist, right? Follow this, code along with it. Make sure you code along with this playlist, right? Then once you do that, you have a command over a programming language now, right? But you have to be good in that programming language. So I will suggest you next get into DSA, data structures and algorithm. I am telling you to get into data structures and algorithm, not because with the sole purpose of cracking interviews. That will happen if you are good in it, that's fine. But the main purpose with DSA is that if you solve DSA in any programming language, you also get good in that programming language as well. Because when you are solving DSA questions, you are building this ability of converting a logic into code in that particular language, right? So once after you have learned a programming language, then get into DSA. Like you don't have to get into complex topics first. First you can get into simple loop questions, get into arrays, get into strings, and array inside arrays get into sliding window, two pointer, all these things. And for till now, just get it, do till strings, right? Once you have done till strings, then I will tell you to pick one tech stack that evolves around the programming language that you have chosen. For example, if you have, like we are taking example of JavaScript, right? So with JavaScript you can go for Express.js. Express.js is a backend framework. Like you can go for Express.js, Node.js, MongoDB as a database initially. Then for front end you can go for JavaScript. Now you can get into HTML and CSS first. First, I will suggest you get into backend. And why I'm telling you to first get into backend, because backend is fairly complex. It is a bit more complex. So if you get into complex thing initially, like it will take time, but it will give you confidence a lot. So first get into Express.js, Node.js, MongoDB as a database, and learn about REST APIs, authentication, how to handle database operations in your backend. Then after this, once backend is done, then I will suggest you start learning HTML and CSS. HTML and CSS you can just follow one good video and that is fine. And CSS, you don't have to get into deeply into CSS. Just understand flexbox, grid, how to center a div, different text formats. Understand these things. That is fine. Then after that, get into React.js. Like if you are interested in front end as well, then get into React.js. Then finally start building projects. So this is the complete step-by-step process that as a beginner you can get into programming, and you can build something. So I hope this answers your question, Saurav. Nikhil Reddy, is Node.js just an environment to run JS? Is there any other way to run it? Yes, you can use Bun.js as well. Okay, Kakashi, what are you doing today? Welcome to the stream, Tarun. Today I am working on the cart part, like cart module of my e-commerce backend of my e-commerce. We are working on the cart module today. Okay, Saurav Baman JSB. Thank you, bye. Welcome, Saurav. Okay, so before we get into this, let's also create a schema. So first, let's create a schema as well. Schema. Yeah. So first, create this. Import from Zod. Okay. Export const add item schema, add to cart. Okay, hold on, just a sec. Yeah, add to cart schema, add to cart schema to z dot object, and we are taking add to cart. Hold on, add to cart, just a sec. Cart service, we are taking product ID and quantity, right? So here we are taking product ID of type z dot string dot, okay. Then also quantity, we are taking quantity z dot number, or z dot int. Actually quantity will be number, and this will be dot strict. Here we have export type add to cart DTO equals z dot infer type of add to cart schema. Okay, we have this, and before we go, instead of passing this individually, what I can do is I can pass the request.body data. Just pass the data directly. Pass the data directly of type schema, this add to cart DTO. Add to cart DTO, and then we can extract this from data. We can extract the product ID const product ID and the quantity from the data. Okay, we have this now. So here we can get const result equals await auth service dot not auth service, why I'm using auth service, cart service dot add to cart, and pass here, what are we passing? User ID and data. So first pass the user ID and then pass the request dot body. Okay, fine. So this is here, this is what we are doing. Hold on just a sec. Add to cart, yep, done. Then we can just send response, send response. Rahul Sharma, how can I start to learn Spring Boot? If you want to get into Spring Boot, first learn Java, and first you have to learn Java programming language. And for Java, one good like there are two good YouTube channels. When I was working with Spring Boot, I was going with Embark X. This YouTube channel is very good for learning Spring Boot and Java. Also, you can go for Telusco Java. You can also go for this YouTube channel called Telusco. There you will find resources related to Spring Boot. Fine. Send response. Okay, Tarun, sorry, I'm not really actively coming to your stream. School started and learning Rust. Okay, that's fine, Tarun. That's completely fine. Like focus on learning, and all the best. And all the best with your schooling and learning Rust. All the best, man. Ayush Godle. Hello, Ayush. Welcome to the stream. Can you tell me tech stack that revolves around C++ or Python? For Python, I know FastAPI or Django. You can learn either one. Either learn FastAPI or learn Django. These two are Python-based backend framework. And if you want to get into C++ framework, there's a very popular framework called Crow. Crow C++ framework. This Crow is actually a C++ based framework. You guys can learn about this. If you want to get into C++ with any particular tech stack, you can fast and easy way to use micro framework for web. You can go for Crow. Okay, Nikhil Reddy. There is this channel called Telusco. Yeah, Dikshant Gaming. Welcome to the stream, Dikshant. Okay. Then here we have send response. Success, true, message, item added to your cart, and data will be result. Then here we have route. Now we have route. So import express from express const route equals express dot router export default route, and okay, it will be router actually, and this will be router as well. Then here router dot route API slash cart slash add to cart dot post verify user validate add to cart schema, and in controller we'll have add to cart controller. Okay, fine. Then in my app dot ts, here we'll get this import cart router from dot slash module slash cart dot route, and here we have this. So app dot use slash API slash v1 slash cart, and here we have cart router. We have cart router. Okay, we got this. Okay. किरण शाह, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम किरण शाह. भाई डेवॉप्स का क्या सीन है? इज इट बेटर जॉब दैन डेवलपर बिकॉज AI कैन develop the application? Actually, DevOps is a bit of a senior level role in my opinion, because as I have seen that as a fresher it's a bit difficult to get into DevOps, because for DevOps also you need a bit of development experience. Okay, Dikshant, hello bhai. Hello Dikshant, welcome to the stream. I use Gold. Oh, okay, thank you bhai. Also, can I follow Code with Harry C++ course? Yeah, you can follow that. That's fine. Satyam, DevOps गुड, बट फ्रेशर को इजीली नहीं मिलता वो via फुल स्टैक डेव राउट यू कैन ट्रांजिट इजीली. ट्रू दीक्षांत, आज आपने फाइनल रिव्यू दे ही दिया. या मैन, आई वॉज बिजी विथ फ्यू थिंग्स सो मैं नहीं देख पा रहा था. किरण शाह, फुल स्टैक राउट मतलब क्या भाई, डिटेल में बताओ. फुल स्टैक राउट मतलब become a full stack developer, that's what I mean. You should reach a point where you can actually handle both front end and back end of an application. Satyam, so you can download and run in your device via GitHub. What? Okay, I would be helpful if you review it. What are you talking about, Satyam? Okay, cart is there. Close this. So we can go here and we'll add a new folder called cart. Okay, and inside cart we'll have add request, add to cart, or add item to cart. Okay, fine. This is a post request and it will be http localhost 4000 slash API slash v1 slash cart slash add to cart, and also we have to log in as a user. Hold on. So we have this. Where is my product part? Product. Yeah, this is my product. So in product we have two products. Okay, so first here I need to log in as a user. User authentication, login as a user, auth login test user 5. Okay, hold on, what is the issue? Okay, cd backend npm run dev. Okay, now if I log in, test user 5 has logged in, and add item to cart. So here we are passing the product ID, and in product ID I have, okay, where is it? Product ID and product. This is the product ID. Copy this and we'll go here, we'll add this, and then we have the quantity. Let's give 1. Send item added to your cart. Very good. Data ID, cart ID, product ID, quantity, item added to your cart. And if I go here to my cart, we have this. Okay, GitHub. Okay, Satyam, yes, you share the build on GitHub. Okay, okay, like you want me to review a GitHub, Satyam? कोड कलाम भाई, एसिंग हैंडलर कैसे बनाते हैं समझ नहीं आ रहा. सी एसिंग हैंडलर फर्स्ट you can go to, like I have named it catch async, but it's the same thing, it's a async handler only. So first we are creating a function that takes a function as an argument. This is very important, and here we are telling that, like, this promise, like it returns a promise, right? So what we are doing is we are returning this function, and inside this we are just calling this function and handling the catch function. So what we are doing is, inside this catch, for example, if I go to the controller, we have this catch, and inside this catch I'm passing this entire function. So whenever there is any throw or error, so basically here inside this function I'm passing this function. So this is the argument, and we are returning this argument, and we are just, whenever it throws any error, we are catching it with next. That's what it is happening. Okay, fine. So we have this, hold on. So add to cart is working absolutely fine. Okay, add to cart is fine. Okay, now we have get cart. Now we have the get cart part. Async get cart by user ID of type string. Okay, for handling unhandled error. Actually, no, in the main goal of this catch async is we don't have to write try catch all the time. As you can see in the controller, normally we wrap it inside the controller, we wrap it with a try catch, right? So here you can see we don't have to write try catch all the time because we are wrapping it inside a async handler. Okay. Code column after next, where it goes like API response देना है या just करके छोड़ दूं. Actually, with this next, it depends. For example, if you have created a global error handler, then it goes to this error handler. And how it goes to this? Because here, as you can see that in my app.ts, if anything goes wrong with this, the next is handled by this global error handler. Okay. Add to cart. Fine. Get cart by user ID. So const user ID, const cart equals await this dot cart repo dot get cart by user ID. Get cart. Okay. Get cart with items. Get cart with items, and we are passing the user ID. And if there is no cart, we are returning items empty, total price 0, total items 0, right? And now this is the main thing. So if there is no cart, then we are doing this. If there is a cart, then let total price equals new prisma dot decimal, and then let total items equals 0. So const for matted data equals cart dot items dot map item, and if there is no item dot product dot is active, return spread operator, then is available to false. Okay, then after this formatted this const item total equals item dot product dot price dot multiplication item dot quantity, and then after this we get, see, actually we are calling it cart items. Okay, I understood the issue. So here we have item dot quantity and total price equals total price dot add item total, and total items equals to item dot quantity. Then here we have return spread item and is available to true. Okay, then outside the loop we have to return one thing, that id is cart dot id, then items will be formatted items, actually formatted items, and then here we'll have the total price, and then we have the total items. Okay, we have this, and this will be actually cart items, I think. Okay, hold on. Items. Okay, hold on. Cart dot items. So in this cart, get cart with items. Repository, where is it? Get cart with items. Including items. Dot include items. So why is it showing error here? Items return an type ID string user ID creator card. Okay. Study Peak, welcome to the stream. Scope of cybersecurity, is it good for fresher? Tell me the roadmap. Actually, I don't have much idea about cybersecurity because I don't have the appropriate knowledge in it, so I cannot tell you that. Code Kalam, thank you BRR. Welcome Code Kalam. Nikhil Reddy, I'm a dip. Have a good rest of your stream. Thanks Nikhil Reddy. Thanks a lot for joining the stream, and good night. Code Kalam, you are bin Dadi ka goat programmer. थैंक्स कोड कलम. तनवीर अहमद, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम. तनवीर भाई, आप ये सर्वरलेस बैकएंड है? नहीं, सर्वरलेस बैकएंड नहीं है. लोकेश, हाय ब्रो, टुडे आई गॉट टू नो दैट टेस्ला यूजेस अनरियल इंजन 5 टू ट्रेन. या वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम लोकेश. या लाइक टुडे there is this subscriber called Satyam. He told me about this thing. We have this issue. Card items does not exist on type ID, but we are not doing this like that. Prisma.card.find unique include items include product true. Why is this the issue? Okay, let's go for this. This is my code, service code. This is the repository code. cart repository. I am getting this error in service. It's a TypeScript error. TypeScript there is no typing issue, not a okay. And first the return type as null. Okay. Prismas get payload. Prisma. Okay, we have to mention the type actually. Cart with items or null. Okay, we have to mention a type. Okay, this is required. Cart repository. Prisma. We have this include items, cart with items, and then here we have this promise cart with items or null. If I go here, okay, items total price, new prisma dot decimal. Okay, but we are still getting this error. This is my service code. This is my repository code. I am still getting this error in service. Why am I getting this TypeScript error? Okay. You are very close, but you should not Prisma is a TypeScript. Okay, right now you're assuming. Okay, root cause. You're likely having something like interface. This is my interface. Yeah, got it, got it. Okay. Remove this null, then what will happen? No. I remove this null, and here if I remove this null, keep it like this. This is my interface. Okay. Uh, export type iCart repository. iCart repository. my cart interface. Here we have get cart with items, user ID, promise, cart with item. Okay, got it. Cart with items, not cart. Fine. Understood. So this thing, we can make it a global type. Go here, types, index, make this like here, and bring this here, make this export. Then here in my interface, here instead of cart, it will be cart with items. And in repository, I can move this cart with items. Fine. So now it is satisfied. So now this is done. Lokesh, damn, I was just exploring Reddit and saw that thing. Okay, Lokesh. Tanveer Ahmed. Bro, stuck how to start. I built two projects, one for university and one CZN. Can you still feel stuck? See, when we start developing any project, we all get stuck. But the thing is, the beauty of development is to solve those errors. Like, why are you stuck? If it's a big problem, then try to break it into smaller problems. दीक्षांत भाई कोडेक्स कैसा लगता है तुम्हें कोडिंग के लिए? मेरे से एक इंटरव्यू में पूछा था यू यूज़ कोडेक्स फॉर कोडिंग और नॉट. एंड भाई इफ़ एनी इंटरव्यूअर आस्क दैट हाउ यू डिबग इफ द एरर कम्स देन व्हाट इज़ द आंसर. ये वाले क्वेश्चन से शॉर्ट क्लिप भी कट कर लेना, बहुत को क्वेश्चन होगा ये. ओके, सो एक्चुअली दीक्षांत इज आस्किंग दैट व्हाट इज़ द क्वेश्चन से सेक आई फॉरगॉट. होल्ड ऑन. दीक्षांत गेमिंग भाई कोडेक्स कैसे लगता है तुम्हें कोडिंग के लिए? मेरे से एक इंटरव्यू में पूछा था यू यूज़ कोडेक्स फॉर कोडिंग और नॉट. और भाई इफ़ एनी इंटरव्यूअर आस्क दैट हाउ यू debugging if the error comes, then what is your answer? Okay, see, firstly I like codex is fine. Like I made a video on that as well. Codex is good, but you have to sit on top of it as a senior engineer. You just cannot close your eyes and just tell it to build something. You have to give your input to it. You have to give your software architecture, your planning, everything to it. Then only it will build a good product for you. And if your interviewer asks that if you use codex or not, I will suggest that be honest, because yes, tell the interviewer that yes, you use codex, because now it is, you cannot deny the fact that people are using codex, right? So if you say yes, you use codex, so interviewer will have a perception that firstly that you are honest, secondly that you are able to use AI to build something. Like you can leverage AI. So if your interviewer asks you that are you able to use codex, then yes, tell that you are able to use codex. And secondly, if there's an error, then how you solve it. So first you need to, if there is an error, first your answer should be that first I try to understand the code base, and then I see where the error is coming from. Then I try to understand the code base, and then I see that if it's a small error, then I try to fix it myself. But if it's a big issue, then I will if the code is written by codex only, then I'll use codex to solve it. But if I'm in a scenario where I cannot use codex, then I'll try to understand the code base and try to solve it myself. That's it. Satyam, bro, have you developed anything? Use serverless backend? Not yet. Bro, are you gonna implement RLS 2? RLS full form bata do bhai. Satyam. Night mod. Hello again, Abhishek. New headphones? No man, it is same headphone. Welcome to the stream, Night mod. What's up? Okay, so we have the just a sec. Okay, our interface, close this, cart repository, close this. Cart service. Service. Okay. Your current logic return. You are skipping totally silently. Say okay. Better version format is available. Okay, formatted items. So const is available equals item dot product dot is active, and if available, if is available is true, then this we can do it here. If is available is true, do this. This line we can remove. Okay, fine. Okay, then this is my get cart by user ID. Fine. So now let's create the controller get cart by user ID. Export const get cart controller equals catch async request of type request, response of type response. Okay, we have this. Yogi, welcome to the stream, Yogi. Hey, I came to your channel earlier and asked for a good JS course. You suggested Chire code. I've completed up to 42 to video 42 till events, but I have only really understood up to events. After that, async API promises fetch prototype later videos. I'm not able to understand anything. Okay, so if you're not able to understand for those videos, then what I will suggest you that pick one topic. Like for example, if you want to understand async, then you can just go to YouTube, and then you can go for async await JavaScript. You can follow one good tutorial. Hold on, you can go for these particular topics await from Thapa Technical. This is also a very good YouTube channel. You can follow this async await from Thapa Technical also. Then you can just pick one topic and understand those topics individually from YouTube. Okay. Satyam, by the way, I was asking, will you review my application which I can't deploy on Play Store or Apple Store due to monetary reason, but you can download the API via GH. Help you? Okay. Okay, I will do that. Don't worry about malicious. Okay, like I have to be very careful regarding that. Right, more intellectual talk. I'm way behind. Chat is full of developers 3 years ahead of me. That is the reason your live is started. Non-relatable to me. I need to gain more knowledge first. Until then, bye. Okay, night mod. But the thing is, you can ask questions. There's no harm in asking any questions. Nova Design is good. Oh man, Thapa the OG Technical. Yeah, Thapa Technical is a very good YouTube channel. Okay. Card controller. Here we have card service. User ID equals request dot user dot ID. Const result equals await. Cart service dot get cart by user ID, and then we can send response 200 payload success true message. Hold on, where is it? What message should I give here? Okay, just a sec. Yeah, cart successfully. Cart fetched successfully. And here data will be result. Fine. And in route we'll do router dot route slash my cart dot get verify user get card controller. Okay, so now we can do this, that I have logged in. Here I can see, say, add to folder my cart. Okay. Arey yaar, not folder, it should be request. Cart, add a new request, my cart. Then here we have http localhost 4000 slash API slash v1 slash cart slash my cart, and we have logged in. Now let's go here, my cart items, items ID, cart ID, product ID, quantity 1. Okay, price, okay, is available, total price, total items. Very good, this is fine, and this is working. After this is working. Then here we have this, add to cart, get cart, then update cart. Update cart item. Okay, Priyanshu Shekhar. Hello Priyanshu Shekhar, thanks for becoming a member. Welcome to the channel. What's up? Okay, Yogi, can you give me a path after Chire code JS video 42? I told you, like, whatever topic that you're not able to understand, try to learn it individually from other YouTube channels, other YouTube videos. That will help you a lot. Okay, Dikshant Gaming YT. भाई आज मैंने एक मीम देखा जो कंपनीज खाना देती है, उसमें जाओ. खाना देती है. Okay. Welcome to the channel, Priyanshu Shekhar. Welcome to the channel, man. Thanks for becoming a member. We have this cart item, then we have update cart item, right? We have update cart item auth service. Delete this auth service. Okay. So cart service, here we need update cart. Async update cart item ID string quantity number. If quantity less than equal to 0, await this dot card repo dot remove item cart item id and simply return null. Okay, we have this. Then after this, const cart item equals await prisma. Why are we using prisma? Okay, hold on. Prisma dot cart items dot unique. We should not be using this prisma here. What I can do is I can create a new repository. Repository code, where is it? Cart dot repository interface cart items. Let's create get cart items by id. Then here I can get hold on cart item id of type string. I'll get promise of type for now. Let's keep it any for now. Okay, get card items by id repository async cart item id of type string. Then here we have const cart item with product equals await prisma dot find prisma dot cart item dot find unique, where id is cart item id and we have this, and then include the product as well. Include product, we have this, and after that we'll return cart item with product. Fine, we have this. So here we'll be doing await this dot cart repo dot get cart items by id, and here we'll have the cart item id. Okay, we got this. And if there is no cart item, and if there is no cart item, throw new app error, and here we'll have cart item not found 404 cart item not found. And also if cart item dot product dot stock is less than quantity. Priyanshu Shekhar, hi Abhishek, welcome to the stream. Priyanshu Shekhar, and thanks for becoming a member, brother. How are you? Less than quantity, then throw new app error, and here we'll have insufficient stock 400 and after this is done, here we'll have return this dot cart repo dot update cart update item quantity cart item id and pass the quantity. Fine, we got this. So we have this here, okay. So now in my controller we can do this: export const update cart item controller catch async request of type request response of type response. We have this. Okay, then here we are passing, what are we passing? We are passing the cart item ID. Priyanshu Shekhar, good. Will I get some discount for the one-on-one call since I'm a member? Yes, you will get a discount. You will get a discount. And if you want discount for this, you can directly email me. You can find the email in my description. You can email me there. You will get the discount. Okay. Okay, so insufficient. Okay, fine. Then here we have the okay. Faizan Mohammed, welcome to the stream, Faizan. Bhai, what's container.ts? Is it something with microservice? And what's schema.ts? Is it Zord schema? Validation, why not types.ts? I'm curious about architecture. Actually, see, we are using a logic, we are using a concept of dependency inversion in this entire backend architecture. And for this, we have created the repository layers, and first we have created the objects of those repository, and the service depends on the repository layer. So for example, what is happening here is first request goes to the route, then it goes to the controller, then it goes to the service layer, right? And then service layer interacts with the interface layer, and then we have a repository layer. This is a repository layer. This repository layer also interacts with the interface layer, right? So what is happening is that we have decoupled the repository layer, right? So for this, what is happening is that, as you can see here, the cart service in the constructor, we are passing this repository and this product repository, right? And why are we doing this? So if you go to my cart service file, there you can see that here we have created a constructor. We have created this constructor, right? We have created this constructor, and inside this constructor we have the cart repository and the product repository. So when we are creating an object of this cart service, it is mandatory to pass the cart repository and this product repository. That's what we are doing in the auth.container, right? And Priyanshu Shekhar, thank you. Welcome, Priyanshu Shekhar. Yes, you can email me. You will get a discount there. Okay. And schema.ts is basically the Zord schema, Zord validation. And why we are not going for types? Because we have created a middleware. If you go to the route part, here we are checking if the data is correct or not. If the data is not correct, then Zord helps us to send that error, right? So if we just use types, normal TypeScript types, we will just get the error inside the code, but in the API we will not see the error, right? So that's why we are going for this. Okay, Satyam, bro, what sort of movies do you watch? Don't you think nowadays there are less of good shows and movies released recently? For example, Euphoria. Recently, the series that I'm currently watching is, I'm currently watching The Boys season 5. I'm watching that. Then movies that I usually watch was, mystery thrillers. I love those movies, and also sci-fi. I love Interstellar. Those kind of movies I like. And I also like horror movies. I'm a big fan of horror movies, and also I'm a big fan of cringe horror movies, like really cringe ones. I like to watch those movies. Okay, simple programmer. life, best of the best. Who is the best of the best? Simple programmer life. Welcome to the stream. Okay, Satyam Bhosle. What about you series? Yes, I watched you. Like you only season 1, 2, and 3 was good. Season like they ruined from season 4. Shivam, you're building your own Nest.js. Something like that. We are following that architecture. And this kind of production grade architecture, even it's used in startups. Express.js is used in startups a lot. So for that, we go for this kind of architecture with Express.js in startups. So yeah. Okay. We have this update. Hold on. This is done. Card controller. Okay, fine. So first we are getting the quantity, and we should never ever believe what the data is coming from the front end. So from here we should always do export const update cart item schema equals z dot infer not z dot infer, what am I doing, z dot object, and here we are passing the not like this, z dot object, we are passing the quantity z dot number, and this is dot strict, and here we have export type okay. Satyam Bhosle, exactly. After love was like Joe got someone of his level, but later like season 4, if you know, you have season 5, yeah man, like it was ruined after season 3. Faizan Mohammed, agreed bhai, understood, explained clearly. Thanks Faizan Mohammed, thanks a lot. Okay, update cart item dto equals z dot infer type of this one. Fine, this we have. So here we are getting the const update cart item control. Hold on, in service what are we going for? In service what are we taking? Update cart item and quantity, cart item and quantity. Okay, Satyam, like I don't even understand why he went after the librarian instead of love queen. Exactly man. Simple programmer life. Your content's best of the best. I'm learning by your videos. Oh, thanks a lot, simple programmer life. Thanks a lot man, thanks a lot, it means a lot. Okay, we have this, so cart service, but the thing is, yeah, this is fine. Card controller const cart id equals request dot params dot cart id as string. Then we have this. Okay, fine. Then we have const result equals await this dot cart repo. Okay, not this, cart service dot update cart item, and here we are passing, I forgot again, what was it, cart item id, it should be cart item id, not cart id, cart item id, cart item id, pass this, and also request dot body. So in service, this quantity, let's not pass it like this, let's pass the data, and this data will be update cart item DTO, and we'll have this quantity const quantity equals extracted from data. Okay, fine, we have this done. सत्यम भोसले, तो आज हो जाए फेज 2? व्हाट डू थिंक? हाँ, आज फेज 2 कंप्लीट हो जाएगा. लाइक अब फेज 2 का ऑलमोस्ट कंप्लीशन में हम लोग पहुंच गए हैं. फेज 2 अब कंप्लीट हो जाएगा. सो इन द नेक्स्ट वीक विल स्टार्ट फेज 3, वेयर आई विल गेट इनटू caching with Redis, rate limiting, and also pagination. Okay, Satyam. By the way, I am missing Florence just in chat, not in any other way. Okay. Then we have send response. Send response. Here we have 200 and payload success true. Message item updated successfully, and data will be result. Okay, update item controller. Then we have to use this in the route. Where is the route? In the route we have to use it. So this will be router dot route slash cart slash update cart item slash cart item id dot patch verify user, and also after verifying user validate update cart item schema, and then cart controller update cart item controller. Okay, we have this cart route, cart controller, cart service, update cart item DTO, update cart. Okay, fine, this is done. Okay, we have this. So now we can create this new request, update cart item. It's a patch request. It will be http localhost 4000/API/v1/cart/update cart item slash let's get my cart, and this is items hold on items cart item id. Hold on. Okay, hold on, let's focus here first. 9C, we're getting this 9C, right? 9C items. Okay, yeah, correct. 9C BE 9C BE 9C BDE 9C BDE 9C. Okay, fine. So here we can pass this here, and in body we can pass the quantity, for example 2. We have this now. It should be something should change. Let's see. Pass this item updated successfully. Now we have this. Okay, yeah, correct, fine. Shivang, can you build something like SSE for chat? What is SSE? Give me full form. That runs on command of playwright and show live actions. Can you explain a bit? Why PG admin, bro? Because now we are in the development environment, and for this PG admin is fine. When you are going to development deployment, then you can go for Neon DB, Superbase DB, something like that. Okay. Okay. Yaba 23. Hey, new here. Welcome to the stream, Yaba 23. What's up? Okay. Hardik Mishra, welcome to the stream, Hardik. Hi, bhai. I joined the stream after many days, confused about what to focus on. Should I focus on DSA or do some full stack projects or start learning machine learning? The frequent context switching is killing me. Okay. See, the thing is, like this is the biggest mistake that most of the people make, that they keep switching from one thing to another, right? If you are interested in ML, then pick before you make any decision, understand why you want to get into ML first. ML or development, whatever your field is, try to find that one reason that why you want to do it. Is it just because you want a job, or you want to build something, or you want to contribute to it? Understand this and then make a decision. And for example, you see, you don't have to make a decision like either this or that. Like with development and project building, like full stack development can go hand in hand. Like DSA, for example, if you are doing DSA, just give 2 hours to DSA every single day, and the rest of the day build projects for development, right? DSA and project development can go hand in hand. It's not like you have to choose one. But for machine learning is a different path. Like it's not like there also, after you build a model, you need to deploy it. There you will need full stack knowledge. But if you want to get into deep machine learning, then you have to be very serious about it, and you have to pick a path. Like first you have to learn machine learning, then you have to get into deep learning, then you will get into NLP, then you will get into Gen AI, transformers, all these things. Transformers, then you will get into Gen AI, right? Okay. Java 23, cool man. Can you share system design of what you are currently building? Yeah, like hold on, I'll show you. Just give me a sec. So first thing is that I'm trying to build the backend of an e-commerce application, and I'm following a layered architecture for the code base, and we are also implementing dependency inversion. So dependency inversion is a way of making all the modules of my application very loosely coupled. So that is the first important point, and the second important point is just a sec. So the second important point is, in this project we are focusing mainly on the database side, like complex database operations. So basically this is the phase 2, and here the main goal is to understand about indexing, query optimization, data modeling, and DB bottlenecks. That's what we are trying to get into this. So, and also transactions, and this is the basic concept that we are trying to implement. Then in phase 3 we will try to implement caching, TTS strategies, and reducing DB load, pagination, rate limiting, all these things. Then we get into phase 4, and phase like main database system design concept will start from phase 5, where we are getting into load balancers, microservices versus monolith architecture, cap theorem, availability versus consistency trade-offs. We're trying to understand those things. Okay, so update item controller working. Update item controller is working. Okay, Satyam, what will you start after this? Building a SaaS for which you are practicing all this? After this, I will get into phase 3. Like for phase 3, I have to implement caching for this. Okay, and once I completely, once I go till phase 8, then I will get into building my SaaS. Okay, Dikshant, bhai, Merge Stack ka average package. It depends. Like if you are going for remote jobs, the package is very high. So yeah. Okay, Abhishek said right. Like there was a point when I wanted to do cybersecurity, full stack, UI, UX, DSA, AI manager, data extract, tries a bit of everything. Okay. Later, I had no depth of any of it. So keep focus on one thing, but I still keep exploring other stuff. Okay. Satyam, how will you practice the microservice architecture? I will mean how will you simulate it? Okay. We will try to build our own microservices. Node.js is there are basically in Node.js, first I'll try to teach myself microservice with Node.js. Basically, there are lots of resources online. In YouTube, if you go microservices with Node.js, you'll find lots of resources. You can follow. You can just I'll first watch one video, and then I will understand the basics of it. Then I'll try to implement it myself. That's what I will do for microservice architecture. Okay. Okay, fine. So then after this we have to remove cart item. Remove cart item. Remove cart item. Okay. Remove cart item. This is simple actually. Okay, fine. Let's implement it. Cart service, remove cart item. So now we have to work on the remove cart item part. Okay. So for this one, let's go async remove cart item and remove cart item, and in my repository what we have, cart item ID. Satyam posted, now like on your device it will work fine. I mean no failover. For the edge cases, I mean for the will you be using railway render EC2? Yeah, for edge cases, like I will be deploying it in a AWS EC2 mostly, because for learning purposes I will do it. Then I will delete that instance after learning. Pixel dev. Which language do you think will be the future of programming language? JavaScript and Python, in my opinion. Service cart item ID of type string, await this dot cart repo dot remove item, pass this cart item ID, await. After this we'll go here, export const delete cart item controller catch async request of type request, response of type response. Okay, after this we have Java 20 English. Okay, Shivang. When will we see UI React or Next.js? Actually, see, Next.js is fine. Like we'll be working with Next.js also, but with React, basically the previous stream like I did related to building my own SaaS. There we use Next.js for front end, and for front end I basically use AI because AI is able to do front end really well. So yeah. Satyam, assembly will be, I think binary code will be the future. Just kidding. Don't. Okay, yeah. Hardik, bhai, you are right on deciding one path and going in depth. But as of now, I am learning madly on how to safeguard myself from AI havoc. I like the fear of being too long in a sinking ship is eating me. See, bro, like I'll tell you something very honestly. AI will change the way of doing things, but it will not stop people who are doing it. For example, I gave this example earlier today. Like when ovens came out, homemade oven, like when people started having oven inside their own home, people thought that bakery will die, because now we have oven in our home, we can bake cake easily, right? Because we have oven in our home. But still bakery survived. Why? Because people need bakery to get cake on a professional level. You can make, as a hobbyist, you can make cake at your home, in your home, right? But you need to go to bakery if you need, in your birthday parties. Mostly, most people go to bakeries to get professional cakes, right? Like professional touching wala cake. That's what I'm talking about. So similarly with AI, just because AI can write code, that does not mean everybody is a software developer now. Because similarly with the cake, with the bakery thing that happened, right now AI is here to write the code, but that does not mean everybody will become a software engineer. No, engineering is a different art. For me, it's an art. Engineering is actually an art. Once you sit and design and plan your software, like how will be the database design look for that application, how will my deployment work for that application, how will the CI/CD work for my application, how will, my code structure will be, like my code base will be structured for my application. This is engineering. See, writing code is a part of it. AI is just going into the writing code part, but still you need engineers for architecting the software. Okay. Pixel, how to get strong in logics? To get strong in logics, it's all about practice. It's all about practice. The more you practice, the better you get. And also, it's about first principle thinking. Logic building comes when you can think at the root level. For example, if there's a problem, go to the root of it and then try to solve problems from there. Satyam, when we are made for people to bake cake, bakeries thought they are cooked, but nothing happened completely. True. JBR 4x7. Welcome to the stream, JBR. My BTech ended today. Exam are over. Feeling something like missing those days. Joining in company in June. Oh, that's nice. Even I miss my BTech days, especially my BTech friends. Like I had 4 good friends, and with those 4 good friends, I spent my entire BTech years. Like I was not part of a very good big group. Like we have 10 to 12 friends. No, nothing like that. I had solid 4 friends, and we used to have fun. I used to live in hostel, and trust me, the amount of laughters that I had in my hostel, I never laughed that much in my life. So every night something used to happen, and we used to laugh like anything. So that was one of the best times of my life, my BTech days with my friends. So yeah. Okay. Const cart item id equals request dot params dot id as string. Satyam Bhosle, don't you think the big groups fall apart quickly after the college rather than small groups? Yeah, I agree. See, college mein na people, like I have a theory. Like I have a personal theory that I developed during college. So there were people that used to belong in every group. And if you observe them, it would feel like everybody knows them, they are so good and all these things. But if you observe them very closely, you will see that they are never a core part of any group. You will find them in every group, but they are not the core part of any group. So, and in my friends, like my friends were like, we all were losers. So like that's how we bonded, I would say. Like we used to have fun, and yeah, that's how we bonded. And like it was a group of 4 friends, and that was it. Satyam, especially the small nerd guys group. Okay, Satyam, because as a human you can't keep up with people the same depth. Human emotional bandwidth doesn't support that. True. Nishant Badge 22, welcome to the stream. Hey, I'm new here and love what you are doing. Curious how you created the structure of building this backend system for e-commerce, and where can I get the Notion like you created? Actually, I have shared this Notion in the Discord server. The Discord server link is in the description of the stream. You can find it there. And like what I do is that I use AI to teach myself, and then whatever AI is teaching, I try to match it with articles online, and I see that if AI is teaching me properly or not. If I see that AI is teaching me properly, I need documentations and all, and then I follow it. That's what I do. GBR, to those guys who are planning to go for a job after 12th, I only have one advice: don't miss the college life. It's once in a lifetime. Actually, I agree. BTech days, no matter, see, BTech is not just about the job wala thing. Job, see, Job is important, but you need to have that college experience. I feel it's very important for character development. I would say. Satyam, bro, do you think of moving to Obsidian? I'm a power user of Notion, but I think of moving to Obsidian. Okay, I have not decided yet. I'm pretty satisfied with the Notion right now. Card item ID, right? Const wait card service dot remove card item. Pass the card item ID. Then send response 200 success true message item removed from cart. There is no data. Okay, then let's also go for clear cart. Sync clear cart clear cart clear cart clear cart cart ID clear cart ID string. Satyam Bhosle, I'm jealous of the guys who had hostel life. I didn't get to live because I never had to leave my town or city. Okay, that's fine. Like my college was in Sikkim, so I had to leave my home, and then there I used to live in hostel. Hardik Mishra, भाई thanks for providing clarity on it. पर पता नहीं क्यों whenever you respond to my message YouTube का ad आ जाता है and it mutes you. I don't know man why YouTube does this. I have no idea. JVR. That's a kind of another level experience, bro. Yeah, like hostel. See why hostel life is like different because first you're away from your home. Like you don't have that safety that kuch ho gaya to your parents will come to help you. Nobody's there. You're all alone. So and there are more other people who are like you. Then you slowly bond with them. And my all my friends used to live near my room only, like in my hostel room only. So, like Raat Bhar, we used to go in my friend's room. We used to hang out. We used to chill. We used to laugh. And exam time, we used to have group studies. And it was a good time, I would say. I miss it. Satyam, damn bro, hostel 2 in Sikkim. Yeah, man. And during December, November, December, or like since October only, the temperature used to drop so much. And like काफी ठंड, like it was too cold there in Sikkim during winters. Clear cart. We have clear cart. Okay. Hold on. So first we need to find the cart. Exactly. User ID as well. So first we find const cart equals await this dot cart repo dot get cart by user ID and pass the user ID, and if there is no cart, throw new app error, and we'll get here throw new app error, and I'll have this throw new cart not found 404 cart not found, or you are unauthorized to perform this action 401. If there is no cart, if cart is there, then simply delete it. Await cart await this dot cart repo dot clear cart and pass the cart dot id. Yep, fine. We do this, then we have the clear cart, and in the controller export const clear cart controller catch async request response okay. Exactly, it makes us different, kind of independent. True. Faizan Mohammed, so you work as an employee somewhere or you are studying? I used to work in a MNC in a service-based company as a Spring Boot developer. Then I left my job 2.5 months ago, and now I'm trying to build my own startup. Yeah, just a sec. Tectonic Baba, welcome to the stream. Jetstorm Codes, hi. Hello Jetstorm Codes, welcome back to the stream, brother. How are you? Satyam, I wish I had a chance to live it. I mean, for masters, I can have that opportunity to choose it, but I don't know for bachelors. Most of the people are around of your age, but not the case of masters though. True. Tectonic Baba, भैया ये assembly language कहाँ use होता है? Assembly language is actually used in compilers actually, and also in circuits. Satyam, bro, do you think our generation looks younger than of their age? I mean, if you look at our parents, Gen in their 20s and compares with ours, yeah, man, I agree with you. Like, our generation looks younger than our age. Anyone can say you are still in your first year of 12th grade. I'm actually 25 years old. Okay. Okay, Tectonic Baba. Okay, clear cookie card controller const user id equals request dot user dot id, then await cart service dot clear cart user id, send response 200 payload success true message cart cleared successfully. We have this cart route. Okay, now we have to router dot route slash remove cart item and pass the cart item id, post verify user, then here we have router dot route slash cart slash clear cart dollar post verify user also clear cart controller. Okay, we got this as well. So okay, Sid Chavan, welcome to the stream, Sid. Your energy now fire. It is 1:22 now and still you are on screen. Wow. Oh, thanks, Sid. Thanks a lot, man. Satyam, sometimes I still can't imagine I was 18 when COVID came and all of a sudden I'm teleported where I'm 23. Okay. Yeah, man, like COVID, after COVID feels like time just flew away. Okay, Nishant, Hey man, I just explored your channel and I'm impressed. Like, I completed my JS basics today and I randomly clicked on this live. I'm sure I will get to learn from you. Sure, Nishant. Thanks for joining the stream, brother. And I'm happy you like my channel. सत्यम भाई अब तो नींद भी नहीं आती, 4 बजे तक स्क्रीन पे ही बैठे रहते हैं. Okay. Okay, Satya. Abhishek, do you also have a F up sleep schedule? Yes, man. My sleep schedule is the worst sleep schedule. Like sometimes I sleep by 6 a.m. So my sleep schedule, I will not never recommend anyone to have my sleep schedule because most of the time, entire night, either I'm working or I'm doing streams. So and like I feel more productive at night. I don't know why. Okay, Sid, typing speed insane. Thanks a lot, man, Sid. Thanks a lot. Okay. So first let's get my cart. This is the cart of this user. So first let's go and remove this cart. Add request. Add request. Remove cart item. HTTP localhost 4000/API/v1/cart/remove cart item slash copy this cart item and paste it here. Let's see what we get. Cart ID available options are marked with, hold on, just a sec. Cart controller, we are passing the cart item ID only. Hold on. So if I go here, let's get this from here and let's go here. Okay, we'll see about this. Let's go here and okay. Satyam, when bird starts tweaking chirping is the time when you realize you have cooked sleep schedule. I agree, Satyam. I agree with you. Oh no, my code. Welcome to the stream. Oh no, my code. What's up, bro? What perks do you provide for members? For members, I provide discount on my one-on-one call. That's one of the perk they get, and also there are some videos that get access to members first, and then they are for other subscribers. Like these are the two main perks. Like they get discount on my one-on-one call. Sid Chavan, I would be great if you teach SQL and its logic, and cause I am on road to be a data engineer. Okay, so see for SQL right now, like I'm not into teaching and all, but maybe in future. But if you want to learn, I will suggest you go to Gate Smashers YouTube channel. Go to Gate Smashers YouTube channel. You will find DBMS playlist here or SQL playlist. Just a sec. SQL. Yeah, SQL full course. You can follow this. It will help you a lot. दीक्षांत भाई एक दिन में कितने घंटे सोते हो? एक्चुअली मैं ज़्यादा नहीं सोता हूँ. आई स्लीप मैक्सिमम 4 to 5 hours बिकॉज मेरा उठने का टाइम फिक्स है. आई वेक अप बाय 9 AM. ओके, welcome Sir Chavan. Okay, Sir Satyam, I am also learning data engineer, not actively but mostly learn about DB. Okay, fine. We have this. This is my code. This is my code. First, let's go to dot service dot controller dot ts dot repository dot ts cart dot service dot ts prisma dot schema and also we have prisma dot schema. Satyam, also try analytics. As you will build the SaaS, you will require analytics, and it's not the easy as it seems. Okay, I'll get into this. By analytics, I mean your app analytics, not the GA and all. Okay, I'll get into that. Okay, fine. We have this. I sent this request. Remove the cart item. I got this error. मरहमी सा ख्वाब है तू मंजर. Okay. It's a controller bug. Oh, I am an idiot. Cart item ID. And yeah, it should be cart item ID. And where is my route? Cart item. Okay, now it should work. This. Send this. Server is running. What the hell is this? Remove cart item. Where is my route? Remove dash cart dash item slash. Okay, go here. At this cart item ID. But in controller we have cart item ID request.params.cart item ID. Cart item ID, cart item ID, cart item ID, repository. It should be a delete request. It should be delete request. This also should be delete request. It should be delete request. Okay. This is my code. Cart.controller.ts dot route.ts cart.controller.ts cart.service.ts cart.interface.ts then cart cart dot repository dot ts. I sent this request. I am getting this error. Okay. I would really love to collab with you for analytics part because I have spent sleepless night. Okay, I'll tell you about it. Bro, do you think SF hype is like real or exaggerated, especially among the startup fellows? Most of them are after YC actually. What is SF? Give me full form. And the fellows who kalal their desk HQ, isn't that too much of delusion? What is SF? Give me full form. As you are also into startups and all, that's why I'm asking you. Saw your bookmarks of YC. Yeah, man. Yeah, I follow startups a bit. Suraj, welcome to the stream, Suraj. Hey, man, I was just scrolling in YouTube and got to know about your channel. Great energy, man. I'm also interested to become full stack engineer. So, can you tell where to learn from? If you want to get into full stack, first pick one programming language. Either go with JavaScript or Python or Java based on interest. If you are going to JavaScript, then you can follow Chayar Code YouTube channel. You will get all the resources there. If you want to get into JavaScript, first go to Chayar Code YouTube channel, learn JavaScript from there. Then you can also follow the backend playlist from there. Satyam, San Francisco. Okay, yeah, actually San Francisco, there's Silicon Valley, so people actually want to go there. But the thing is, I feel that. See, one thing is I'll tell you one thing very honestly, that in San Francisco, the thing is that there's that startup culture. There's the startup culture there. People actually appreciate somebody who is building a startup. In USA, it does happen. But here in our country, if somebody is trying to build startup, people look down upon him initially. So there's this culture difference. So that's why people want to go to San Francisco, because there, if you're trying to build a startup, you will be appreciated there more. Faizan, I have also previously worked on Spring Boot in personal projects, but since last 6 months, I have been working with TypeScript Express Next.js in a startup. In turn, was thinking to shift completely into this tech stack. Okay, so you already have an internship in startup. That's great. I will suggest you then you can stick with Express, Node, TypeScript, this tech stack, and start improving yourself. Go deeply into this. Okay. मूगी वाला वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम. भाई कोई मेरी हेल्प करेगा क्या आपको हेल्प चाहिए? फैज़न मोहम्मद, व्हाट डू यू एडवाइस? Okay, I told you. Suraj, thank you, man. Welcome, Suraj. Satyam, but bro, don't you think Java is bloated with the config and all, especially in VS Code? JetBrains has also good Java support. Yeah, if you see my older YouTube videos, you will see that I initially started with Java Spring Boot. And there's lots of configuration in Spring Boot, and as a solo developer it can get a bit overwhelming. That's why I left Spring Boot. So yeah, Suraj, is DSA is important for the full stack? DSA is important, not so much. If your goal is to purely get into full stack, then you can skip DSA. Hell, why am I missing it all the time? Item ID, bro. Item ID. What the hell is wrong with me? Item removed from cart. My cart. Item removed. Very good. Let's again add this item. My cart. Now let's try delete a clear cart. Add request. Clear cart. Delete. HTTP localhost 4000/API/v1/cart/clear cart. Hold on, route clear dash cart. Login as this user. Cart cleared successfully. My cart. Fine. Clear cart again. Cart cleared. Remove cart item. Okay, fine. Yeah, this. Close this. Close this. Close this. Close this. So cart part is done. Cart part is actually done now. Okay. Satyam, yes, SF do have its advantage, but just yapping SF doesn't make you, a cool entrepreneur or startup founder. Yeah, that is true. Like obviously, like if you don't know anything and just to say cool people are saying SF all the time, it's bullshit. Samula Khan, welcome to the stream. I wanna be an SD at Amazon. What do I need to do? Development or DSA? First, focus on DSA because in Amazon interviews, DSA they will ask you in detail about DSA. So be good in it. So like more than half of the fellows are wannabe cool startup founders. Okay, yes, SF provides you a network, but at least now it's not necessary to be in SF. Initially, you can start with social media and start with yeah. If you can build a MVP and you can market it well, then that's good. Okay, Satyam. Of course, none of the route is easy. Nothing is easy. In every route, you have to put your efforts. Plus, do you think there people bet on startup, no gimmicks, easily compared to India? Actually, see, startups are future companies, and out of 100 startups, even if one startup thrives and 99 startup fails, you know that one startup that is thriving will generate so much money that it can contribute to the development of the country as well as in terms of GDP I'm talking about, right? So that's why is dollar so valued? Because if you see Instagram, it is built in USA, headquartered in USA. Facebook built in USA. YouTube built in USA. What else? Amazon USA. Google USA. Nvidia headquartered in USA. So what I'm trying to say is that all these Uber USA, right? So basically USA is building products that the entire world is using. So the money is flowing into US because of these startups, and it is actually a good thing. So for example, if we want to do the same thing for our country, if we want to do this same thing for India, right? So we have to build something in India that entire world is using. Only then money will flow in India, right? So right now startups are there in India, but limited startups are there. There is no startup ecosystem in my opinion. Like it is thriving, like there is an ecosystem in Bangalore, but still there's no startup culture in India. That's why if you want to make India as a like make the economy really strong, you have to make companies and you have to make money flow in India from all over the world. So this is where startups helps a lot actually. Satyam, plus do you think there are people bet on startups? Okay. Cyber Sage, yep, sup. Well, what's up, Cyber? Welcome to the stream. Today we worked on the cart module and we also completed the phase 2. I think we completed the phase 2. Just a sec. So phase 2 is done. Commit and then push the code. Okay, we got this. Close this. Close this. Okay. Close this. Close this. Close this. Close this. Close this. And here if I go to GitHub, Cyber, yo, we need to build something like TikTok, what China built. Like, yeah, we have to build something that entire world can use. Only then, like, it will be helpful, in my opinion. Okay, guys, the code will be available. Like, code is available in my GitHub repository, and the GitHub repository in the description of the stream. You can check it out. Fine. This is the code. Pull request. There was a typo in the function return object where email field should have been email.user email, but instead it was email dot. Okay. Let's see. Oh, actually, this Bikal, he has contributed to this e-commerce application. Just a sec. Email. Okay. Hold on. Let's see. If I go here, open this. Just a sec. So he has made a contribution. Let's see. Let's go here. SRC utils GWT helper. Where was it? Where is this? Typo in JWT payload. JWT payload. Okay, payload. Where is it? Types, index types. Email. JWT payload role. It is fine only. Hold on. To JWT. Okay, to JWT payload. Okay, hold on. So backend SRC. Where is it? Modules. Auth. Response. Mapper. Okay, yeah. Okay, fine. Actually, he's right. So we can merge this. He's right. Ready to merge. Merge pull request. Okay, so we have merged it. And if I go here, and if we see, we have this backend SRC modules auth. Where was it? Hold on. Auth mapper. Yeah, done. This is correct. Okay. Okay. So this is available here. Okay. Then we have this. Let's see what's happening in my Twitter. Progress. God, we have agreed to partnership with SpaceX that will substantially increase our computer capacity. Nice. Okay. Laptop is getting too powerful. 4K screens are now in small form factor. Nice. And guys, just a reminder, if you want my dedicated guidance, you can book a one-on-one call with me. In that call, it's a paid call, so that if you are only serious about it, only then book it. And in that call, I will try to understand your current skills, your strengths or weaknesses, and whatever your goal is. For example, if your goal is to prepare for a tech job, then like you can book a call with me, and according to your current skills, your strengths and weaknesses, and I will craft a dedicated action plan that you can follow for the next few months, and you can achieve your goal. And also I'll provide the resources as well. So if you're interested, you can book a one-on-one call. It's a paid call, so only book it if you're actually serious about it, and the link is in the description of the stream. Okay, Satyam Bhosle, bro, phase 2 is done. Yes, phase 2 is done. 5.5 in Codex is so good for non-coding tasks. I keep assuming it won't be able to do something, but a lot of time. Which domain better for SEO? Let's see. .com and AI. Okay. Okay. Fine. Satyam, Tesla and SpaceX are kind of collabing on semiconductors too. Oh, that's nice, bro. Satyam, how do you look at Elon Mars mission? It's a very ambitious project, and it's like I like that mission. You know, study peak. Scope of cybersecurity as a fresher. Should we choose it or not? Tell me the roadmap. Actually, I'm not into cybersecurity much, so I don't know much about it. Cyber, what is the cost of the call? Like it's like time based paid extension or like fixed for a certain period? It's a paid or it's a 1 hour call, and you can get the more information about it. There's a link in the description. You can use that link to get more information about it. Satyam, have you ever think of into the fintech space like quant and etc? Yeah, fintech is a good field in my opinion. Okay, it's 161. This I don't know. Welcome to the stream. I don't know. Went so deep into self learning, so not watching stream. What are you building now? Oh, that's fine. That's great. I don't know. Like we're in the phase two of developing. Like we complete the phase two today, where we build the backend of an e-commerce application. Satyam, are packing up for tonight. Yeah, man. Or like chill time for a while. Like now I'll end the stream. Alright, everyone. Thanks for joining the stream. And if you enjoyed the stream, do consider subscribing to this channel and drop a like. Make sure you hit the like target. Like it's 100 likes target. So hopefully we can achieve it. And if you're new to the stream, do consider subscribing to this channel. And once again, reminding that if you want to book a one-on-one call with me, the link is in the description of the stream. You can use that link to book a call with me. So yeah, do you think will you ever get into game development? Maybe in future if I start developing interest. Yeah. All right, everyone. Thanks for joining the stream. I hope you enjoyed the stream. If you enjoyed it, hit the subscribe button, drop a like, and I'll see you in the next stream. Until then, take care of yourself. Bye.